Hi guys, Christos7 here. This is going to be the first of 14 videos that I will be making. These are going to be tutorial videos teaching you how to play through A Link to the Past at a brisk pace. Basically the inspiration for this is SRL Seasons is starting up, and for any new players that want to get involved with that, this is to encourage you to pick this game up. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of cool things that go on, especially later in the game. There's some really cool tricks and the routes are pretty awesome, so I love it, and hopefully this will help some of you guys. So this is going to be the first, as I said, of 14 videos, and it's just going to be the escape, so up to the sanctuary. I'm not going to demonstrate all the frame saving tricks or all the optimal strats in every single room or anything like that. I'm not going to be using save states and saying, you know, this is how you do a trick, blah blah blah. This is just going to be me running through the game, explaining what I'm doing as I'm going and what route I'm taking, pretty much. You know, if you ever watch me stream or any of the other Link to the Past guys stream, you know that there's a lot of very small technical things which can help you save time, such as wall pumping, air pumping, and all that kind of jazz, which you honestly don't need to worry about when you just pick up the game to start with. That's where a lot of people fall down. They will spend a lot of time really optimising Master Sword and working out how to air pump and wall pump and this, that and the other, and you're much better off spending your time running through the game, learning your overall route and kind of the big tricks and glitches, and then just improving from there. It's a lot more fun that way, in my opinion. And then if you really want to get down to a good time, that's when you start learning the smaller things and drilling rooms and stuff like that. Anyway, so there's not a lot to say about the start here. Just make your way to the castle. Those two bushes there, I held my sword and poked through them. If the green guard is hovering over the bush, that will poke him out of the way, so that's a good little strat, just to get through those bushes fast. You can go either left or right to make your way. Down here it goes around in a circle. Left supposedly has better luck with the guard patterns. In here you want to do a poke spin trick, which looks something like that. There's two ways of doing that. You can either hold your sword left and then poke and release spin like I just did. That's the harder of the two methods. Or you can, as you enter the room, face up and then charge your sword and then release the spin so that you spin him against the statue to the left. It's a lot easier, and if you try it, it's actually quite easy. Here, I walked left in line with that wall so that the green guard didn't see me, and then as he passes, you move back down and charge your sword for a spin before you go into that room. You can go in and just slash him twice, but you have better overall luck if you just hold your sword, go through and release spin. Another poke spin on the blue guard there. You know, what I find is that if you release your spin too early, you won't always hit him with the spin, so poke him, wait a couple of frames, and then that's when you want to release your spin. Easy way to kill this guy is to pick up a pot and then 4 slashes, and then boomerang for the key. And then this guard, you know, he's going to maul me right now, but you can either boomerang him as you come through or just whatever, basically. Or you can just dodge him like a pro. That was good. So as I'm going through stairs, which take you between floors, so from like B1 to B2, 1F to 2F, etc. If you hold left or right for the first frame you come out of a staircase, you will avoid some lag. Basically, it's a really weird thing that happens with the game engine. It's called anti-stair lag. So for the first frame of movement, just make sure you move either left or right. So just hold left or right on your D-pad as you come out on a staircase, and then proceed to go either diagonally up or, you know, wherever you were going to go after that. I'll show you what it looks like on the next stairs if I don't do anti-stair lag, and then after that I'll show you on the next stairs what it looks like when I do it. So here you see Link stutters as he comes through the staircase because I came down straight away without going left or right. Anyway, overall route, so I'm just making my way back into the main lobby the exact same way that I came. Really not much to say. By the way, on the boss where I call him a boss, you know, the mace guard. You can, if you really want to, just throw 2 pots at him instead of a pot and 4 slashes. It's entirely up to you what you do there. You can go for the 8 slash method, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's a lot harder. What else is there for the escape? So when pushing the statue, there's 3 lines on the door. Basically, just after the 3rd line is when you can stop pushing. And the main thing from this point onwards is just navigating through the snakes and the rats without getting hit. So there was anti-stair lag. So you want to, in that room, look left and try and hover around in the middle, and then use your boomerang to your advantage. It's a lot better than swording them, in my opinion. And then literally just boomerang any snakes that get in your way. Just make your way through. Like in the subsequent rooms, I was using my boomerang quite a lot. This is the rat key. This rat always has the key, and he's always over here on the left. He can be at the bottom and coming towards you, or he can be going up to the top left corner. So you want to go over to there, to the left, as you walk through the door, and slash the snake, and then boomerang him. But be careful when you boomerang it, because sometimes you boomerang can miss, or if there's a rupee that gets dropped, if another rat gets in the way. So if you're just picking it up, you want to be careful there. And in this room with the 2 levers, you want to walk right as soon as you come through the door, and it skips a text box. If you go too far down when you enter, you'll get a text box which you want to skip. So just walk right until you get near the wall basically, and then walk down to the right switch. In the other rooms that I've just been through with the snakes and the bats, there's not a lot to say there. Just, you know, walk up. If rats or bats get in your way, either boomerang them or sword them, and that's pretty much all there is to the escape. You want to grab this heart, because that's going to be really useful for the whole run. So I wouldn't recommend skipping this heart. Often referred to as the safety heart. That is where I'm going to end this first video. You know, that was me just playing through at kind of a casual pace. I imagine that's something like probably around 6-minute escape, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But with a few practice of the tricks there, you'll honestly be able to get this down consistent. The things you want to concentrate on are the blue guard, which I did a poke spin on. So just learn your own favourable strat there. The poke spin's actually quite easy, or you can use the double spin, like I said earlier, if you face up, move down and knock into the statue. Apart from that, navigating past the green guard so he doesn't see you is very easy. Just make sure Link is high enough vertically so that the wall is blocking Link, and then move down. That's, you know, the room 2 rooms before the boomerang room. Charge your sword before you go into the next room to release spin on that guard. Poke spin the guard in the boomerang room. For the mace guard, either pick up a pot and slash 4 times, pick up 2 pots, and then boomerang the key. That's all there is to that room. Then the rest is just making your way back and navigating through the sewers, just taking a bit of extra care in the rat key room. So hopefully this has been helpful. I'm going to continue to make the rest of these videos, so keep an eye out for them. Catch you next time. Thanks.